This is the Indien Panzer. It is a Tier 8 German tech tree medium, and it is very unique in one aspect, and that is the gun. You see, not so long ago, maybe about half a year ago, Wargaming buffed the alpha damage of certain mediums. The Kampfpanzer 07 originally was going to have a 225 before its release, now it has 240. And a lot of actual Tier 8s now have 240, like the Panzer 58 Moots, I'm pretty sure went from 225, you had a 240 as well. And that is the same case for the Indien Panzer. This is a vehicle that had actually pretty solid DPM with 225 damage per shot at around 2500. But when Wargaming buffed the alpha damage, they didn't change the reload. So the vehicle sits at 2800 damage per minute. It is now officially the highest damage per minute Tier 8 medium in the game, which is pretty surprising, honestly. I mean, there's a lot of vehicles at Tier 8 that have insane levels of DPM. Heck, the Carnarvon, a Tier 8 heavy, has 3,000 DPM. So it is a bit surprising to me that there's no medium that breaks the 3K mark yet. But yeah, that's actually true. I mean, you can check every Tier 10 medium, or Tier 8 medium. To what I remember, I don't think there's a single one that breaks the 3,000 damage per minute threshold. So because of that, the Indien Panzer is very special. This tank actually has pretty good turret armor as well. And when you pair that with, I'm pretty sure, 10 degrees of gun depression, it might be 8, but either way, it's got plenty of gun depression to work ridge lines. The vehicle's fast. It's actually really, really strong, and because of that, I wanted to make a video on it. So up against us, what do we have? FCM 50-ton, Lech Panzer. That's all they got. Alrighty, well, we are going to make our way to the hull down spot on Port Bay. Not exactly sure if our team will support us, but I guess we're going to find out. Now, something else that's great about this tank is that it features similar pen to the Panther, which means you actually have good standard and premium penetration, enough to cut through most of what you're aiming at. So let's get right into this front line position. You can see that good mobility here. Just like that, we are ready to rumble. Is anybody going to poke? That's the question. I'm not seeing much of anything right now. It doesn't look like anybody's crossing wide. Very weird. It looks like they've gone towards base A. I really never understand why teams go to A, but we are going to go right over here. And this should be a pretty good spot to detect anybody that's crossing or anybody that cuts down low through B. And we can see there are tanks indeed at base B. Oh, there you go. We got the Lech Panzer. Easy shell into his vehicle. Now we just plop on our adrenaline. Looks like we're not able to get that second shell out, but that's all right. We're just gonna wait here for now. Let's see, what is the enemy team gonna do? Well, the Emil got bonked, and our team's gonna roll behind him. We got blind fired, but that doesn't really matter because it didn't do anything. Ah, unfortunate. No pen into the enemy T-77. That vehicle actually has really, really strong armor. All right, well, we got the SMV. There you go, one pen into his lower plate, and he backs in the cover as well. Right now, the enemy team's just kind of running away. That's all they've been doing. Oh, there you go, another 310 bounce. And a bonk, there you go. Nice 254 into the Lech Panzer. Nice. Okay, we got the T-77 off to the side, aiming on his lower plate. Nice 260. Now we're going to aim it again. Yeah, this is where that 2800 DPM is going to feel pretty dang nice. Might get shot in the side, but honestly, it's worth it. There you go. Another nice shot. And we just got to get one more shell to finish you off. Bye-bye. All right, not a bad result so far. We've been able to get out a decent chunk of damage, about 1500. We haven't bled any health ourselves. And all that's left are 3 tanks on the enemy team. We got the FCM. We got the SMV off to the side. Well, we had the SMV off to the side. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to get that much damage out, judging that the enemy team's bled this much. But we have our adrenaline on, which is going to give us a pretty whopping 3,500 DPM right now, which is obviously pretty nice. So we're just going to keep on bonking the FCM over and over. That vehicle does have good DPM, but it's obviously no match to the DPM that this vehicle carries. We even got a bounce there. Bye-bye. Now we got the T-29 over here, who, once again, we're going to get some nice shells out into. We do have the IS-2 off to the side, though. He bounces me, which is actually pretty lucky. Get a nice shell in, but my teammates are all kind of ramming me. That's fine. We're just going to aim it on the IS-2 again. Nice 300 max roll. It's actually a pretty nice slap for this vehicle. And we're not able to get a shell into you, but that's all right. Get one nice shell into the T-29, lit him on fire. Now we're on his rear, and we can't HE him, but that's fine. I'll take 190. I think we should out-reload. Well, we were going to out-reload the VK, just didn't know that there was an SMV behind. This first game is a pretty good example of the farm fest that the Indian can create. If I was in any other medium, there's no way I would have dealt as much damage, because we literally just kept shooting and shooting and shooting. It really adds up after a while. You can see we did 4,000 damage, we blocked 1,245, and pulled out an ace in our first game. There really wasn't much effort to that battle, and honestly, if our Caliban wasn't there, we easily could have done 5, maybe 6, 7,000 damage. That was possibly one of the easiest games to farm I've had in a while. But yeah, it's just a great example of why DPM on a medium, especially at such a even tier like 8, is so important. In game number 2, we have 2 IS-2 shieldeds up against us. Makes sense, the vehicle is being given out for free by Wargaming. We also have a T-69, a T-49, and a T-34-1. Out of those 3 vehicles, I would actually be willing to say the T-34-1 is the strongest. That is a super duper underrated tank. So we are going to use our mobility. Oh boy, what is our Astron doing? Okay. So we're basically down all of medium flank because our Astron just shot his entire clip. I don't even know what the heck I'm looking at. Alright, well, we got... Oh boy. Okay. That was my fault. That was definitely my fault there. Alright, we're going to get 1 shell into the 34-1, and there you go. That's the insane alpha of that vehicle. And then it misses, and I'm dead. Well, that's the end of my game. Not much else to say. I'm going to get YOLO'd by the T-69 most likely. Well, we got 1 pin in at least. Let's keep on backing up and bonk him again. There you go. Damaged his Amarak again. I guess that's pretty nice. Wonder if we can get a bounce. Oh, we actually did. Nice. Okay. I'm going to use my repair kit, and then we're going to track him again. There you go. Nice 255. Okay, he does shoot me, but the good news is that as long as we get a slightly average roll, this guy's dead. So let's just hope. Yes. All right. You know what? I thought we were dead, but apparently the enemy team just kind of ignored me, which is fine with me. Let's get another shell into the back of the T-69. That's pretty important, obviously. Let's aim it on the T-49 turret. There you go, 264 shot. We still might be dead here. I'm going to track the T-49. You can see that was obviously a pretty important shell. Then we're going to shoot him again. Nice 234. We out-DPM the T-49. The only thing that we have to worry about is out-reloading him, because he does have a bit less damage per shot than me. We did out-reload him. That's why having DPM is incredible. So, actually, what was a terrible result turned out to be a great one. I don't even know what to say. I really thought that this was going to be, like, the worst thing ever, and I was going to have to, like, just rage, but nope. Looks like it went pretty well, actually. Got the side of the Emil 1. We're going to aim it on this turret. There you go. You can see this vehicle is also fairly accurate, which is quite nice. There you go. Another nice shell into the Emil. And let's load a gold shell. Ah, went a little bit too high. Well, that's alright. We're just going to aim it on the IS-2. Well, no. Okay. I'm just going to wait here for now. We got both IS-2 on our sides. There you go. Nice 248 shot. Is the other one going to cross as well? He does. There you go. Another 240 shell right there. Alright, not too bad. Oh, and he backs up, which means we get another 230 damage shot. And he's going to keep backing up, which means we can get another shell for 213. And now he's pulling forwards, which means we can get another shot for 250. And now he's backing up, which means we can get another... Oh, okay, that one was pretty lame, I'm not going to lie. But either way, this was the biggest farm I've had in a while. There you go, another nice 240 shell, and another win. 5,076 damage. I don't even know what to say. I really thought that that game was going to be the worst disaster ever, but for some reason, they didn't kill me. I don't even know what to say. Like, they all just ran past me. Maybe they thought the T-34-1 was going to finish me off, but he didn't. It's a great example, again, of why DPM is so important on a Tier 8 medium. Being able to farm, being able to get out that insane damage early, and out-trade something like the T-34-1, 2 shots to every 1 it fires, allows you to just get out some crazy results. So 5,076 damage, and those were back-to-back games, as you can see. So, yeah, pretty dang insane. Hopefully all of you enjoyed today's video. If you'd like to see more like it, please consider smashing that subscribe button down below. Let me know what you guys think about the Indien Panzer. I think it's super underrated. I would highly suggest to check it out. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.